Okay. Well, been technical difficulty after technical difficulty for me today. This is the third time I've been trying to record this video. So I hit 1,100 miles on the 1100, and that was earlier today. And I had gotten it on video, except I then realized that one, it wasn't in the shot for when it ticked over, and two, my mic wasn't plugged in, so all there was, only noise or only audio there was wind noise. So that was great. So then I came back out to do it again, and realized that I had still on the wrong frame, so it wasn't getting really anything. It was just getting like a really zoomed in look at what's ahead, essentially. So that wasn't good. So yeah, you joined me on a very, very nice July 4th. Oh, we're gonna get out of here. Yep, so now I'm just riding randomly around because I got really nothing to do, but I wanted to go over some of my thoughts about the bike, since I had it for 1,000 miles now in mostly stock form. So the only thing I've done to the bike are the mirrors on the bars and then the fairing. Everything else is stock. And what I found out over 1,000 miles is this bike kind of sucks at stock. Like the seat in particular is horrible. The pegs are way too small. So definitely have to get those switched up here in the future. So like the pegs are okay for like shorter distance, like if you're just going around, you know, it's not gonna hurt nothing. Definitely need some bigger ones. Like I don't know what I would do. Is like, if I go on a road trip, I would definitely want floorboards, I think. But then when I'm not doing a long road trip, I don't think I want floorboards. So that means I either need to get something that will straddle the difference between floorboards and just larger pegs, or get a peg that's just a little bit bigger than the stock pegs and get floorboards and switch them out every time I go on a trip. So I don't know. Yeah, but so besides those two things, really the biggest thing, I think you'd probably really want a fairing, at least a gauntlet fairing, if you're doing a long trip on this thing. Like a day trip or something, because going 60 miles an hour and having wind blast you in the chest on this thing, not great. And if you go on the interstate at like 70 to 80, it's even worse. So I think a fairing of some kind is necessary. Yeah, so seat definitely have to change out. And for those, I've only seen I mean, most people I see go with Corbin or Mustang, because those seem to be the two most popular seats for the Rebel, or most popular brands. I don't know really any others off the top of my head. I thought my blinker was still on. Yeah, so yeah, definitely fairing, peg, seat, like three things definitely need to change out on stock Rebel 1100. Other than that, there's always minor things you could do. Getting different grips. These grips are kind of narrow, so if you like bigger grips, like holding on to big things in your hand, definitely something to think about. I've heard grip puppies are good. I've never used them. I know some other people like Quasi Motard has some, I believe, on his, I think. And exhaust, actually. Definitely got to change out the exhaust. Because the stock exhaust sounds like a fucking sewing machine. That's all it is. Unless you get up to like 4.5 to 5 RPM, then it sounds okay. But before that, it's like nothing. Oh yeah, so far I've been enjoying the bike. This is my first bike I've ever owned. I just got my license for it, last year around August. Actually, yeah, it was in August that I got the license. Then I spent 6 months looking for a bike because I wanted a manual Rebel, and I couldn't find one anywhere. Nowhere in my entire state had a manual 1100. So eventually, beginning of this year, kind of just bit the bullet because I wanted a bike for riding season. So I got the DCT, which it's been pretty good. See, as far as it being for like a first-time rider, someone brand new, I think it's done me pretty good. Like, I just kept it in rain mode for like the first 300 miles or so for the break-in. Kind of got used to it, and even then it was fucking fast as shit to me. And then once I put in the sand, I was like, oh my god, it's so much faster. So I haven't gone into sport mode yet because I don't think I could use all that power without crashing. So yeah, so if somebody's looking at this bike for their first one, it's probably a good idea. I mean, it can be a good idea as long as you're disciplined and not gonna try to hoon on it the first day you have it, because it can get away from you pretty fucking quick, as I think I've demonstrated in my video. Probably shouldn't go off throttle in the beginning of a turn. Not a great idea. But whatever. I'm not trying to go like 60 around a curve, so I don't think it'll matter until I do, and then I get fucked for muscle memory. Maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's just kind of some rambling on about what I've learned so far on this bike. I'm definitely going to be making some changes to it now that I've got 1,000 miles on it. Kind of got my first kind of goal with it. So yeah, I think definitely doing like seat and pegs, the two things that have to happen. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what else to say. anyways, can't think of really much more to say about the last 1100 miles I've done on this bike. Yeah, all in all, it's been good, been fun. I'm excited to do some more stuff, try to do some longer trips on it. So here soon, hopefully I'll be able to do that. Anyways, that's about all I got for now on the last 1100 or so miles. We have a few goodies coming for the bike already, so those will be, you know, fun to install and test out and see how they do. So yeah, thanks for coming by, and I'll catch you later. Peace.